All right, back on the 1948 Pontiac. We got all the compression tests done. We didn't really show that on a video. All the numbers were nice and even. One cylinder was a touch low, but could have just been a little tiny bit of valve not sealing or something. But I mean, the numbers were like 120 to 135 on all six. We didn't have the video going. Battery was dead, something wrong. We tried to crank it up. It tried, and it kind of started for a little bit, but we had a leak on the carburetor. It was flooding because the float was wrong. And then we had a really bad leak on the bottom of the fuel pump. It has a sediment bowl on it. And once we got under there and took it off, there was a rust hole in it. It has sat so long. So cleaned it off, TIG welded that back up, put it all back in. We haven't tried to start it since then. Changed the needle and seat back to the old one in the carburetor and readjusted the float to the specs on the carburetor kit page. So I'm hoping that's right. It was flooding and coming out of the throttle shaft bores. Hadn't done anything else. The spark seems good. We haven't tried to do any timing, distributor stuff, nothing else except just putting everything on where it goes. And battery's charged up and fresh, so we're going to try to start it here in a minute, and y'all can watch. We have good oil pressure, really good oil pressure. Got it?
I don't see where it's leaking any place. Get a flashlight. I looked out, hold on. Pump it. Again, she's getting fuel. Getting a little bit of squirt. Go ahead.
Here we go again, keys on. Contact.
Hold on. Something ain't right.
The keys on.
Hook up the
Power to the coil. Yep. Hook up the, see if we're getting sparkers.
yeah.
Hook up the timing light.
See if the sparkulator is working.
Alright.
Oh, that's other thing is on. Yeah. It's not blinding me now. Wheel her over.
Here we go.
Yep. We're getting the spark. It's wet down there. Pump it again.
Start it or pump the
Pump it. Yeah, it's getting a little bit of fuel.
Peek down underneath, make sure that fuel ball is not leaking on the pump. There's nothing on the ground, it should be okay.
Yeah, it seems to be okay. Yeah,
Okay?
we're good there. You got any, what'd you do with your gas?
I threw that little bit out.
Oh, you did.
But there's more in the big can up there.
Yeah, looking for the,
It's up there too.
it is.
Okay.
All right. Give her a little shot here. Go ahead.
Key on. Contact. Here. Contact.
dry.
Glance at the oil pressure next time.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Go ahead.
Let the starter rest for
Yeah.
30 seconds.
That one little shot that it did give you, she went to 40 pounds.
Okay. You got some gas in your bucket still?
Yeah.
Turn that key off. Yeah. We pop that plug and try to get some down into the
Oh, into the bowl itself. Shouldn't take much if that pump has been kicked in.
let's see some.
It could have been where I poured too.
This looks dry. Dry as can be.
Alright.
Let's do a crank and watching it.
Well, I'll watch it. And
See if it squirts up there.
Yep.
Our pump might be dead now. No power, just crank.
Yep. No, nothing.
Alright. Well, let's put some in there anyway. And see if it'll run off the bowl.
Yeah.
And then I may have to pull the fuel pump. You're dripping out the bottom. So, where?
Where, what, and why?
Well, I don't know if it came out from
Could have
around-
been coming out the, I
Around
wasn't
the
putting
funnel.
pressure down on the funnel. Let me, rag and wipe things off.
Yeah. We'll wait just a minute. Let some stuff evaporate and wipe it off.
See, she does a pop back.
These are the kind of things that you actually run into when you're doing this, not like on TV.
Yeah, remember, this thing's been sitting for 20 years in a barn.
Yeah. And you may be watching this on YouTube, but this is not like the ones that you pull them out of a junkyard and throw gas in them. This is what really happens. You have to address every little issue as it comes up. Carefully.
Yeah. Take them one at a time, too.
One at a time.
All right.
That should do us. What we did in the putting that in the funnel is we're filling the carburetor bowl, which is the front of the carburetor here, and we're not getting any from the pump, but hopefully if it'll start, the pump will prime itself. That has given me a problem too. No, it locks.
Yeah. You can drill a hole in it.
Alright. Power on. Contact. It sounded like all six.
Yeah, it's got an awful tick to it.
Yeah, I heard it. I can't quite.
And it's just carrying about 55 pounds of oil pressure.
Excellent. I couldn't ask for anything better on that.
On a cold motor, you know. Probably drop down later, but.
Any leaks that you can see?
I don't see any leaks, no. Well, yeah, the carburetor's still out the bottom butterfly shaft.
Yeah.
It's got a little weepage over on the one side, the back side of it.
I'm gonna put that idle up just a little bit. I thought it was gonna idle and then it died. So.
It died. Don't want to.
Let's see, that should be right. Where? Is that cold idle?
Yeah, that's your idle adjustment right there.
Is it on the front over here? Here?
That linkage adjustment there, isn't it? Yeah. Linkage idle.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's both.
Yeah,
it's
in.
regular idle and fast idle. Fast idle cam is different.
Yeah, it's in there pretty close. I don't think there's a whole lot of turning left to it. So you might want a wrench.
Yeah.
Or a winch.
No, it's
Smaller one.
smaller than a 5/16. It doesn't need much, just needs enough to bump it up. Because I was holding it with my foot and it idled.
Was it 11?
No, quarter. Cool. Yeah, I got 1132 and 13 something, 64th. Freaking point wrenches and stuff. All right, let's give it one more.
You want to try to see if it'll idle and pick itself up?
Yeah.
Or we need a fuel pump?
Power on.
Yep.
Contact.
$380, $400.
That needs to be higher than that.
Yeah. 430.
I think that's the water pump. I mean,
Yeah.
we know the water pump's got issues. Still let it run for us.
So we're at 430 RPM.
It's running at 430. That's crazy. Bound to have picked up fuel by now. Yeah, that's up there.
Right there at 420 RPMs, we're still carrying 40 PSI oil pressure. So you can go a little bit more on the idle.
Yeah. I think it said 500 or 550. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It runs. We're still recording?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Nothing major. Seems I don't know if y'all could hear the tick. There was a tick, but it seems to be coming from the water pump area. A couple of little leaks to address. Make sure the fuel pump's actually working. It's not leaking. So that's good. And we'll just keep going. We'll update you as we go with the water pump. And we'll do another video on 12 volt conversion soon. Thank you. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff.